Hi everyone, today's video is going to be an update on my weekly product pan. So if you follow me, then you know every single week I randomly choose an item from my makeup collection. I use it for a week and then I let you know how I feel about it. So this week I drew the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette, and I drew the shade Deadbeat. Now, funnily enough, I've actually drawn this palette like 3 or 4 times, and I've actually drawn the shade Deadbeat specifically before in this project, which just happens. There is the slightest, maybe you can see, I know that looks really washed out, but there's the slightest dip in it, not very much. Here it is. It's a black with a lot of glitter. I did use it pretty much every time this time as an eyeliner. I have it on as eyeliner today. I like a powder eyeliner as opposed to a pencil liner on my upper lid. I just like the way it looks better. But there you go. It's a pretty shade. It does have some glitter. That glitter does show up, which I like. I hate it when you have a glitter in an eyeshadow and you can't even tell you don't really use it. So the other point is that on the weekend, I also get to play with this entire palette because I'm not really panning anything on the weekends. So I did play with this shade twice, this pink shade once. Those were actually during the week. And then I played with some of these purples. I still really like this palette. I think it's an excellent palette. It's really nicely pigmented. It is kind of hard sometimes to get a complete look. I like a really bright inner corner. If you watch me, you know that. So there's not a great inner corner shade in here. I had to draw from something else. But you know, that happens. So I do like this palette a lot, and I do want to keep it. I'm glad I own it, and I'm not ready to get rid of it yet. But it's a great palette, and I really enjoyed playing with it this past week. And again, there's the shade Deadbeat. So I'm going to go to random.org. Here we are. And generate a new number. 453. That's up near the top. 453. Okay, so that's actually from my Kat Von D Vida Loca remix palette. Y'all know I don't really buy from Kat Von D anymore, but I do have some stuff from her already. Here is the Vida Loca remix palette, and 53 is the shade Moulder, which is a matte semi-yellow shade. I'll use it as a brow bone highlight. There we go. So it's a little more yellow than my skin tone, but it does work as a highlight. I have pan on this shade Skulls. I do like this palette, but I mean, I talked about it before. I've done a whole video about it. This brand doesn't make me very happy anymore. So I honestly don't know if I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I'll play with it and I'll let you know. It's such a pretty palette. And these shades in here are really pretty, but I do have some other rainbow palettes I also really like. I have so much makeup, realistically, I'm never going to finish up all of it. It's going to go bad before I can do that, so I don't know. We will see about this, but I will play with it for sure. I'll use that Moulder shade, and I'll let you know how I feel about it, you know? Opinions change. I'm trying to be open-minded. That is why I'm doing this, to make sure that everything in my collection I love, I'm getting use out of, makes me happy, etc. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, or comments, go ahead and leave those down below, and I'll just see you real soon. Bye.